My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the 4th Church of Marika here in Elden Ring. We are going to do a little bit of clerical work here at the very start. First off, we need to go to the Table of Lost Grace. I have some discussions to have. I have some appearance to change. Secondly, we have to go to the Church of Elleh. I have a purchase to make there, and a long insisted upon interaction that I should attempt to get to occur there. That it's a little curious hasn't occurred, according to some of the comments so far.
A pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do.
Tell her what the blacksmith said. Oh, what did the blacksmith say about her? Something. I can't remember what it was. Tell her.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
Yeah?
I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I?
I don't have this talent, but I'm gonna hone it.
Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Roundtable Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all. If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise. I suppose I should try and ask Master Hugh.
Okay, so spirit tuning she's going to start training in. Maybe she becomes the smith who can help me upgrade my ashes. Don't need to talk to you at the moment. Don't need to try and go down there. I will inspect a couple of these areas to see if new NPCs have filled them, or if any progress I've made in the outer worlds has affected this inner world. Nothing doing so far. Fine. The immediate thing I have to do before I leave this area is go and get another hug, in case this progresses the storyline further.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
Absolutely.
Now, come closer.
Now that's the kind of delicate hug that'll put hair on your chest.
Very warm.
Baldekin's blessing.
Then good day to you, my dear.
Then good day to you. Oh. I was honestly expecting we would have the opportunity to speak in private again. However, immediately, and I guess directly in front of you, I'm gonna pop this Baldekin's blessing. And then go and check out the dressing table in order to quickly change one thing. We are looking for body hair. Abundant. That's abundant? Really? I guess there's a little bit of that. That's not abundant. Like, I'm probably 55-ish. There's a lot hairier people than me. Well, okay, that's let's maybe we increase your musculature here as well. Yeah, so this is in order to fit them more to a finished cosmetics, to a kind of bestial barbarian archetype. Okay, yeah, that works. That works through and through. Let's head over to the other side. Maybe have a little quick conversation with Master Hugh as well. But while we're making our way there, let's have a conversation with D.
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it.
I haven't done any since we last spoke.
Here's your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
Study incantations, neither that I care about.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, Would you like to learn an incantation?
Give a prayer book. Give the assassin's prayer book. Now, I know in Dark Souls 3 there were certain materials that you shouldn't give to certain people because it destroys quest lines, but I'm never going to have the ability to know that until I make the mistake if I want to play the game blind. So I'm going to give them the assassin's prayer book.
That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well.
They took it off our hands. Assassin's Approach. Silences footsteps, reducing fall damage and sound. Incantation from the Two Fingers Servants who once served as assassins of the Roundtable Hold. Two Fingers Servants. Assassins of the Roundtable Hold. Okay, just getting some factional allegiance. I mean, obviously, I already knew the Two Fingers and the Roundtable Hold were associated, but I'm just trying to partition them in a bigger world, or sorry, place them in a bigger world. Completely silences the footsteps of the caster, additionally reduces fall damage and the sound produced by falling. The sorcery can be cast whilst in motion or crouching. The assassins were charged with eliminating Tarnished, who had strayed from guidance. You also have Darkness here, incantation of the Two Fingers, yep. Creates a veil of darkness that conceals the caster. The incantation can be cast whilst in motion or crouching. The assassins were themselves once Tarnished, who had strayed from guidance, and they pursued their duty in the darkness that is without grace. The assassins were themselves once tarnished who'd strayed from the guidance, and they pursued their duty in the darkness that is without grace. Interesting. So the assassins had to eliminate tarnished who'd strayed from guidance, they themselves being tarnished who'd strayed from guidance. Hark, Tarnished, if you truly walk in faith, you must be prepared to reject all else. And then, yes, all of the rest of these are of the faithful. Okay.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Much appreciated. Back out this way, I believe. Will you speak to me ever? No? Okay, that's fine. I don't like you back then.
We've spoken long enough.
We have matters to attend to. So Master Hugh doesn't necessarily want to speak to us. And then we have the purchases we can make here, and further doors we cannot open. Fine. I could get more smithing stones too in order to upgrade the Great Axe, but I'm not committed to the Great Axe as a weapon just yet. Like, I almost want to get the materials to upgrade the anchor and then just move from there, but we shouldn't do. Okay. So that's the entirety of this area, I believe. Rifled through. Excellent. We changed our appearance. We got the extra story advancement we were looking for. Now I'm looking for the Church of Elleh out here. I've never been so driven. I've never been so goal-directed. We do also have the Flask of Wondrous Physic, which we are trying to locate above the Mistwood, and we have a personal beacon on a steel that may reveal the Mistwood. What is happening? So every single time I spawn in, I'm immediately affected by some small amount of each different status in the game, and then it disappears. What of my equipment could have done that? I mean, the only new thing really is Radigan's Castle. Alright. Hey, Colin.
Always a pleasure.
Can I purchase anything? Absolutely. I'm looking for that telescope so that I can make thumbnails. And also, as many of these crackpots as you'll sell me. Some standard arrows, some standard throwing daggers. Not particularly interested in those. I could sell you stuff, but not particularly interested in doing that either. Now, apparently there's an NPC that should be here, but did not spawn in an episode where I came here where they should have been here. And someone recently said that apparently it may only happen at nighttime. Out the other side, maybe? At the front? Maybe it needs to be even further into nighttime, but I can only really progress it that far. Yeah, I don't know. If that NPC is, you know, of dire importance and there's a easily identifiable way that I'm missing in order to get it, sure, let me know. But for the moment, I'm going to consider that one put to rest. Okay. So, across that entire area, I don't think I have the ability... Ooh, a little cave in the side of the mountain. Love that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have the ability to get across there in any reasonable way. Likely going to have to be a teleport. Okay. Next up, this steel out here. Let's go to the Waypoint Ruins cellar. Yeah, I mean, look, if that's the nearest buy I've got, that's the nearest buy I've got. No complaints. At least loudly. Ah, yes, you. I don't really want to learn your stuff, though. That said, this area above was wildly unexplored, as I recall. So very happy to be back here. Okay, let's get on Torrent. Wait, there's no way they have another item, right? New item? They have to. Otherwise, why are they here? No! I was trying to make sure to kill the Horn Boys before they summon. Alright, fine. Well, if this is going to be a fair battle, I'm going to need to get a couple of you to just come over this direction. Okay, that's the horse coming over. You ready? Just making sure that I'm not being surrounded on the other side. I kind of am. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And... oh, next. You tried. Ah, bugger. You get that whole horse advantage. The ability to get far away really quickly. Roll, and... oh, baby, don't it feel good to take them both down at the same time. Ooh, you got the riposte on that hit. Or rather, the stance break. Okay, so that's one crowd of them down. I'm on my way for you, item. If it turns out that you have already been looted, I am going to be disappointed. No, 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 no. Don't leave your friends alone. I want to join them in the grave. I love their trepidation, staying as far away as they can. Not gonna work, bud. Okay. Two-handed. Big R2. Another big R2 would have put him down on the ground. Has to be in a row. There we go. I don't feel like I'm taking a ridiculous amount more damage from the Radical Scar Seal there. Feels entirely reasonable. Perfect. No. I was trying to be clever and finish him off with the Bestial Sling there. Because that part of the build kind of does feel like it disappeared a little bit. I want to bring it back. Especially because I've got Flamesling in the other hand and I was trying to get away from Pyromancies. It's looted. Rude. But it does also already leave us basically on the path we need to follow, right? It's out there. fine. I'll forgive you for putting me back on the beaten path as well. If nothing else, I got the satisfaction of many murders. So that's going to be for refreshing flasks, but we already have all of ours. Might as well just kill it for fun anyway. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Don't that area look like it's probably called the Mistwoods? Hup, and we can actually descend into it. Perfect. Nothing immediately on us. All right, let's go back for our marker then. That's a fine descend. Not getting distracted this time. I just need the marker. Well, I say marker, I mean the map piece enclosed. Mistwood Ruins. Okay, that's our confirmation. Although now I appear to intend to loot this. What? Hi, buddy. Sorry. Remember when I said I wasn't going to get distracted by anything? Yeah, me too. Me too. What do you got in? Axe Talisman. Just casually go through all of the ones that it isn't first. Enhances charged attacks. That does seem good. Enhances how? Does it enhance their damage? Or poise damage? Or both? Look, if you're gonna try and block me in here, all sustained cheese is entirely your fault. Excuse me. It's gonna be difficult to hit him with the two-hand charge there. Oh, I know what I do. We drop those to... Hang on, wait a moment, wait a moment. I'm gonna two-hand this, and then yell, and then... Okay, that frenzy attack didn't appear to really give me all of what I was hoping for from a frenzy attack. Excuse me. Please let me go. That didn't even do any damage. No, 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 no. I'm doing it like this. I mean, like, that's the easy way of doing it. Let's just strike him normally with normal attacks. You know what? No. Let's be as honorable as we can be, considering I've already done half the battle in cheese mode. I just have the stats basically to tank through this as well. That one wasn't really meant to give me much threat. Beast blood, hefty beast bone, lump of flesh, and gold tinged excrement. Any... Aha! Hello. Just making sure there was nothing else here that I needed. But there is indeed another smithing stone too. I mean, you know, that's 1,600 souls on a pickup there. It's basically like a golden rune effectively for us. Because we will still need to buy a decent amount of them. Hey, a golden rune! You know, that can turn into souls, and then we can use that to purchase smithing stones. That's basically a smithing stone for us. Alright. A lot of wolves getting very, very feisty in the distance. Back on the beaten. This is more than a fair tutorial, I feel, for what appears to be an Art of War? Ash of War. Ground Slam with the butt as well. What part of the weapon is involved in that Ground Slam? Because it really does seem like it's a ground pound Mario style. Full gluteal involvement. Hey, buddy. Just gonna sneak that one out from under you. Nomadic warriors. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, need this one too. I'm gonna get off that before I get knocked off of it. And you know what? Fine. Let's go. Okay, that was just a non-charged heavy attack that did that. Ow. I really wish I was using my Lord Swan sword. It would be so much easier. Oh! Bloody glad I blocked that, but ouch. When is discretion the better part of valor? When I've completely forgotten an enemy's attack pattern? And my weapon appears to be too big to ever attack them? Oof. Seems like discretion might be the better part of valor right now. Get out of here! Bye-bye! Yeah, we were in no danger the entire time, obviously. Hang on, ignore the grounding, the ground pound on the screen that's scary. Hey. What? He was still chasing me by then? Hang heck. Okay, this entry drops the Flask givers. So at least now I know their relationship to the air tree. And why I should care. Tarnished golden sunflower. It seems like there is another one here, but I can't pick it up. Third flower, tarnished gold sunflower. Nice, nice, nice. Just gonna take all of these because I don't see them in many other areas. And I mean, now with all of this, a spiked cracked tear. That's also another key. Green spill crystals tier. I didn't even see this one. Temporarily boosts stamina with in mixed physic, and enhances charged attacks for a time in mixed physic. Huh. I mean, I am on my quest line for the mixed physic. I've got my best beat on it so far. We found the Mistwoods. We know it's north of here in the 3rd Church of Marika. I should dearly, dearly like to try and get a side of grace. If I've got to get off... If I've got to get off Torrent, I don't think there's going to be a side of grace immediately down here. Deep hole. Ooh, into a large underground cathedral of sorts? Wait, is that a complete opening underground? Are we in a tiered world? Oh, damn. I need to very quickly pop that on there and then... Damn. Down to the very bottom count of... Okay. This is a gigantic amount of stuff to be underground. It does look like there is a cavern top. And the inside's illuminated here. So I'm thinking this is going to be related to glintstone sorcery. And this is effectively like a glintstone dungeon. Siofra River. Oh, never mind. There totally is one. Hello, Grace. I can't just abandon my quest. I had a whole thing I was doing upstairs. Any, like, immediately collectible items here at the very start? Because this looks like it's going to be a whole thing. Yeah, doesn't look like it. This looks like this is going to be a whole area. And I really want to try and finish off the... Oh, but that's purple. There's a purple collectible here. Please tell me it's actually purple. It looked purple in the distance. Nope, never mind. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to wait a million years for that to come back up here. Some decent golden runes. Just in terms of their size. Calling Finger Remedy, a Ghost Glovelet, Dukist Herba. Looks like another of the Dukist Herba. I'll take all of these before I go back up. I should have tried to call it back down first. Well, is it going to allow me to call it back down early? Yeah, because I don't want to have to, like, teleport out of here. Wow, it's not actually even going to reveal them to me. When I'm on the ground level, it's only... Is it actually a tiered environment and there's an entire, like, substrata that I have to deal with? Because this would tend to insist that I'm going to find more sites of rest underground and be able to teleport to them from here. Only across on the same level. Underground to underground or above ground to above ground. Oh my god, how long is this going to take? Can we see? I can't even see as high as it is. There we go. I'll tell you, I'm not super impressed by the Great Axe at the moment. Especially because it's contrasting against the ability to... Oh wait, I would have to take the shots off there. Especially because it's contrasting against the ability to have the Clawmark Seal as well as a ranged weapon available. Especially while I'm exploring, that seems like it would be particularly potent. What is that through the end as well? We see purple rising up in the distance. Yeah, it does look like an underground magic academy, effectively. That's what it turns out to be. Called my shot immediately. Whoa, hang on, there was... That second area had the ability to actually see some stuff on the outside. Like a pretty relevant bug out there. We done? We done. All right. Unfortunately, I did rest at the site of grace. Did I kill this one? No, I killed the other one. I do wonder if these are going to be mini-bosses and not respawn after you kill them for the first time, so I kind of feel compelled to finish this one off. Wow. So exceedingly rude of you. Why are you always using the immediate attack? It's your fastest possible attack and you don't do anything else. You can't just do quick attack in a battle. You gotta endeavor them down to 1 HP first. Yeah, still trying to do the dashes at mid-range. It seems a lot more reasonable too, though. Okay, I should probably stop going with the charged R2s there. Even the light R1. Oh my god. Even the light R1 doesn't get enough time to get away from their faster attacks. Roll towards and through. This is the only one I'm pretty certain I can do a heavy attack after. And again! Oh! Wow, we actually got the repulse break. I've never seen it on this enemy. Finally! Beast Blood, Gold Tinge Excrement. If nothing else, those, you know, seem to come from killing powerful enemies, so might as well get them when the powerful enemies are there to die. I mean, I don't know if this is much of a trap for you. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe this last one will really get me. I'm sorry, but your final hope has faded. So, there's the minor air tree, Siofra River well, north of the Mistwood. So, we have here, here, and here. This seems the most likely, looking most like a ruin. I should also quickly drop my other tags in the area. And I don't think I have another one up at the moment. Let's get him. I'm happy to have a nearby site of grace, but unfortunately I don't think I will be able to actually teleport to that site of grace from anywhere else on the map. So still keeping a kind of wide sweeping look open for a different site of grace if I can find one. Just some security I can return to this area without a 5-minute trip. I guess it's entirely, but yeah, that's something I should have thought of. If we're going to a Church of Marika, there'll be one here. We've got sites of rest at home. There she is. In front of the eternal Elden Ring symbol. Sacred Tear, again, great, and you are the Flask of Wondrous Physic. You can find crystal tears at the bases of minor air trees and elsewhere throughout the lands beyond. At sites of grace, you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physic. This will allow you to create elixirs with various custom effects. Crimson, Crystal Tear, and the Flask of Wondrous Strength. Okay, let's sit down and do that. Because you can do it at sites of grace, right? Mix Wondrous Physic. With this menu, you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physic that will allow you to create physics with various custom effects. So you can put 2 in. Temporarily boosts faith in mixed physic. Restores half of total HP. Temporarily boosts stamina. Enhances charged attacks. So if I'm going to use it as a heal, I probably don't want it to be a buff as well. Like, I either want it to be a buff, like temporarily boost stamina and enhance charge attacks for a time, and then I just drink it as soon as I go into a fight. Or I go for health and something else. I think I will actually just go for that. Temporarily boosts charge attack power and max stamina, because I do use those charge attacks. But I use those charge attacks when I know I'm going against a specific boss that I know I have the opportunities to. Like, I'm gonna do it halfway there. Talk to Melina. You're here? Hello.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
I'm interested.
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance?
It doesn't appear to, I'll tell you. That appears to be the tale of creating the tarnished, divesting them of their grace. So, removing from them their grace. And then they are sent to fight. Now, we as a tarnished came to the lands between from somewhere else. I don't think it's the case. But is this like a plane that's tied to the other Souls universes, and they're like the Ashen One is a tarnished, is the chosen undead is a tarnished, is etc. 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 I don't know. I'm not gonna make a 10 minute and 1 second long video about it, but
Shall I turn your roulette
think about it a little bit, sure.
Your thoughts, your ambition.
You may level that up for us if you can. Oh, and also we do get to increase the amount replenished with the sacred. Perfect. Let's mark Third Church of Marika back off. Nope. Please let me remove the beacon. Thank you. That's another foot of the minor air tree if I want to go find another different tier for the Flask of Wondrous Physic. There's also that through the Mistwood that looks like it'd be pretty important for us. That was our final, like, clear bead on where to go again, I think. Our final self-set directed task. So let's go find a new one. I'll ride along the riverside here in case you happen to see some sort of a cavern. I've seen the map, so I don't expect to find Titan. Hey. Hold off. I need these strips of white flesh. Sorry about the manic movements there for a second. Just trying to make sure that I don't miss out on any collectibles while I'm making my way past here. So that's back to the air tree, which drops all of those. I mean, I could get another flask right now if I desperately wanted to. Don't think it's really worth my while, though. Yes. My runes are over at the Weeping Everjail. That's the last time we died. And if I recall correctly, they are 0. So no need to go and collect that. Hello.
Customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
What's up, bud?
Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
I may just buy something to take mercy here, to be honest. Armorer's Cookbook. I mean, look, if you're going to offer me good things to buy as well, that'll be handy. Expands your crafting repertoire, as well as the Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook for the same. Material for crafting. Exceedingly rare to find are the Trina's Elysia. Maybe I want to purchase those as well. Attempt invasion of another player's world. Oh, boy. Causes sleep buildup is the St. Trina's arrows. So we need to learn how to craft those. Because I have a lot of St. Trina's lilies. And I could use them to put people to sleep from afar. Riveted wooden shield. Blue gold kite shield. It is a medium shield with strike and parry. And it has 100% on the physical resist. Alright, I'm gonna also buy that. Let's quickly just go pop these.
How Dice, please.
I might not intend to immediately use it, but having a 100% physical negation shield on hand is going to be useful for us. There's always precious little that I really care to sell here, because some part of me is always open to the idea of switching the entire build. I'm pretty committed, but not entirely. Okay. What? Oh, never mind. The tinkling over there is for the things up near the air tree. Need not worry. Hey, bud. Got some bones for me. Thank you for the hefty beast bones. This feels like another one of those opportunities where they put an archer up to take you out on your approach. I guess maybe if I go up the side passages, I could avoid it. Not a super reliable side passage. I am actually hearing ballista shots, I think, up there, so... Yeah. It's fine. I'm too close to the building. You can't stop me now. Ooh. Oh, hello. There's a lot of you. No. That's not how this one plays. There we go. That's how this track goes. Perfect. Okay. You somehow appear to be taking on another individual. Much appreciated. Splits your focus for the time being. Especially because in another area, I think you have been a boss. I would love your sword, bud. It's almost certainly going to be exactly the one I have, right? Blood Rose. Let's also take the Sanctuary Stone from your corpse. Over here will be a Golden Seed. Apparently I need 2 of those now. It showed on all of those previous screens in order to get another upgrade. So that's the obvious way into the building. What about the non-obvious ways? Side passage out there. Doesn't appear to actually lead to anything. I would be absolutely astounded if they had to put a secret wall right there. Looking up on this side. Yeah, looks like it. I'm reasonably satisfied. I'll try one last thing. You know what? I was about to say I'm not even going to try it, but again, I'm trying to give the game the opportunity to do a Souls at me. But I don't have to keep rolling. It'll do enough Souls. All right, perfect. Let's go in. There more blood rose in amongst these bushes as well. Haven't found that as a lootable in many places, I don't think. Ah. Is that a live dragon? I think I am actually destroying breakables on the other side, but why is this like that? Maybe it's to drop down to from up above. You can also do summons in this area. I'll hold off on for a second. Fort Height. That's not where the other half of the Dectus medallion was it? Is this far in the west? I don't think this was west. Blood Rose. Even more Blood Rose. Alright. Where's this fire guy? Those barrels are probably explosive, I had to guess. Fire goes down next to them. We go down next to the fire. There's no way... great. I was about to say, there's no way you threw the fireball at me. Where are they? They're directly above still. I'm going to go finish them. Worst case scenario, they would manage to tag me at a particularly rough time. Ah, I have seen characters of your ilk over in the other area. Ash of War Bloody Slash? Let's have a look at that as well. Pretty sure I know what this is going to do, though. Bloody Slash, Blood, usable on swords, colossal weapons accepted, grants affinities and skills to an armament. Bloody Slash, Blood Oath skill granted by the Lord of Blood from a low stance. Coat the blade in your own blood to unleash a rending blood slash in a wide arc. Will we incorporate blood magic into our Beast Barbarian build? I will say it starts with B, and that does give it a significant boost in the opportunity to be taken there. Barbarians. Blood. Beasts. Battlestar Galactica. There's you with the ballista and the way of strobing around. Perfect. Okay. Let's finish that off before we continue. No reason to send there. Does get us back our flasks. Perfect. And then we roam around the other side for probable item collection before ascending. Nothing over the side we need to worry about. Smithing stone number 1. Okay, so starting to earmark that this area is very low level and I should be... Yeah, I was wondering if I was going to be able to get back on Torrent from there. Right? Is this supposed to be a platforming thing to jump up on these and make my way around there? I hope not. You know what? I'm just going to trust that they wouldn't do that. That seems too mean. Upsy daisies here, though. We've still not seen much obscured by breakable material either. I think I saw once a cracked stone that was hidden behind breakable material in one of the mines we've been down. Yep. This is exactly where the other medallion was. Yep, Dectus medallion. Is there any way to even get into those buildings? God, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's time to just leave. So if I've got both halves, where do I need to go? It's this bridge, right? East Raya Lucaria Gate and the main Academy Gate. But both of them are there, them being the folks what'll inspect our fingers for us, are there to say that the Grand Lift is what we need to activate. That kind of reinforces my previous idea of stratification of the map, right? The grand lift taking us up to like the super strata. Yeah. Let's go back out here. It seems like I should have gone there early, so it seems like maybe the Ryan Lucaria gate is going to actually be appropriately leveled for us. So we still have the ability to traverse that. Will you talk to me now and tell me what, this is a little bit more information now that I've got the actual things you're looking for? Yep. Check him.
Bless you. You.
Yes.
The one who holds both half crescents. Take the path to the grand lift ahead. For you are the one who will be Lord. Bear witness, one and all, the Lord is returned. The Elden Lord is come again.
The path ahead. I mean, this tracks. I was pretty sure there was something deterring me from following along this path at some point. Can't recall what. I'm gonna fight you. When I said fight, I think I meant bully. Because that's what's going on. Rip in pieces. Nope. Try and do it again, I dare you. Cause and effect, my man. If you tried to do it the first time and died. Do you know the definition of insanity? Because I learned it from Voss a couple games ago. Not necessarily in this series. Oh, did you guard break me? Buddy. Well, look. You are intruding. This is a one-man event. No spectators. I told you to come alone. Poise damage is very good, but I shouldn't just take for granted anything. Oh, okay. We can even get away with an early roll on the guard break response there. Okay, never mind. I can just punish them if I manage to break through their poise the first time. One of the best things about this weapon. On the road again. Just can't wait to get back on the road again. I will take a detour for this ruin over here, just because all of them have dungeons or key items of some kind. Ooh. Or a site of grace. And another key item as well. Sacred Tear, thank you. Gonna need one more seed for the next flask, but we can definitely upgrade the amount it heals already. Flask, increase the amount. Yeah, just making sure. Don't have another one, sure. Actually gonna allocate one into FP now as well. Just so if at the end of my run I find myself confronted by a boss, I can still summon there if I really wanted to. and individual level ups are still out of our reach, unless I want to pop the rest of the souls that I have on hand. And I like keeping them for when I do suddenly need something to accomplish something immediately. Like if I need to get the right stats for using a certain item or buying that item to use. So that's got the path to go back down if I need it. So why would I be descending here? Ah, there's a great reason. Keep yourself safe from the sightline. Again, this is the problem. I don't know if this is the one that's trying to kill me or this is the one that's trying to kill me. I believe one of them has an archer that just instantaneously murders us as soon as we appear. Is there a site of grace down there? Certainly a nomadic merchant.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
I don't intend to give you any trouble. I do need that nomadic warrior's cookbook. Ooh. A Blue Crest heater shield. Also still has parry and has a 100 on that physical resist. Appealing. Composite bow there as well. An immunizing cured white meat. All the way through. Uses FP to charm pierced enemy. I'm just going to take my cookbook and move onwards.
Done? Well, be on your way then.
No problem. In fact, I'll even walk away from your campsite, give you a little bit of comfort as I get more distant. Poison bow bolts, bone ballista bolt. Okay, so I've mainly gotten the ability to get larger bolts so far, and multiple different kinds of pots. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm fine. I'm fine with those. I still really do want to be able to craft these. I want to be able to craft the ability to coat my armaments, because then I can start using those a lot more aggressively. Okay. So that's across there. And there's even a land bridge? I thought that was... No. That way further out is going to be the edge of the map. Okay. Back on Torrent. See if we can find our way. Oh. No. That's not a nomadic merchant. They don't stand up. Although... they are miners. Is there going to be another one of those mines around this area? Please. Pretty please. What if I ask with sugar on top? Some smoldering butterflies. Just to sate my curiosity, I'm pretty sure that those barrels are explosive. Flask of wondrous physics. I should reorganize these, I think. Get the flask there. Yep, they're explosive. So I'll know to steer clear in the right circumstances in the future. And when to aim for them. Nothing around the side there. Fine, back on the beaten path. Looks like quite a large distance in the, or quite a large creature in the distance, rather. This is the area you would drop down to if you were using just Torrent to descend there. Yep. Swipe. And another one. look, it is very much completely invalidating a lot of the enemies that I ride around on Torrent there, but it's a little disorienting. Maybe I don't have to do it. Knight's Greatsword and the Cuckoo Knight Greaves. Knight's Greatsword. Let's have a look at that. So Lordsorn is... Well, I mean, it's not going to be fair to directly compare them here, obviously. Knight's Greatsword. Greatsword bestowed upon skilled swordsmen in the demigod's service. The demigod's service. And yet had no rank or title. Featuring a long grip enabling dual-handed use. This weapon was once designed to dispatch larger foes. Being charged with such a duty was undoubtedly a great honor. Let's have a little bit of a quick look. So, same weapon art. Largely the same normal strikes. Yeah, it's heavy R2 is a slam rather than a sweep. Most of its differences appear there. Anything else that's slightly heavier? Requires slightly more dex to wield. Yeah, it doesn't seem particularly unique or good. Maybe for a cosplay of a different character. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Those big bubbles in the distance. They kind of remind me of the melons we'd seen in the swamps earlier. But much larger. Okay. I think they can see us, because they've definitely aggroed and weren't aggroed prior. But if their most ranged attack is that, I'm not going to have to worry too much, I don't think. Giant health bar, though. Oh, their poison is directional, it looks like. And it only takes 2 charged R2s to pop them down to the ground. Okay, so they're just an element of the environment, not really an enemy as much. Get him! Yeah, they reward an appropriate amount of souls for it as well. Sure. No real reason, I think, to go full aggression against all of them. Down here at Leonia, the lakes. Ooh. I actually can make it to the other smithing dungeon. I keep thinking of them as the smithing dungeons, but, like, honestly, what's happening is I constantly want to call them the Titanite mines, but it's not Titanite, it's smithing stones. Smithing mines? That doesn't sound correct. That's 2 different operations with ore. One at a time. Okay, nothing that side I need to worry about either. Make sure I'm not just walking past an extra dungeon. Okay, cool. Foot of a air tree over there, or rather a minor young air tree. So lies my ability to get another charge for our Flask. That golden seed upgrade. Great. I'm just gonna go straight for this rather than spend any time attempting to pick up other items yet. Because at least I know I can come back to here. My god, we're an hour into the episode. I forgot to end the episode. My name is Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Elden Ring. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. We're going to be searching that mine in the next episode. Series playlist up in the top left. All the episodes in the series, past, present, and future. YouTube's recommendation directly below. Streaming past the names of people channels. Supporting Republic on Patreon.com/Rhapsody plays at or above the $10 tier. And a special thanks this episode to John. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Hopefully we'll see you next time.